Jazzy Legend. This video is about your forehand performance at the pool, and I want to introduce a few sort of big picture things, but also sort of show you which of your turns are the best ones and why, so we can start building on your strengths that you already have to make your surfing a more complete, more elite performance. So I've got a bunch of your waves, then I've got a few waves of Tully Wiley, and then I've got some mirrored waves of Zave, and then I'm going to compare you to Zave and show you what I mean. So the general picture I want you to start thinking about is surfing tight to the pocket at all times, going vertical where possible. So at the moment you're doing a lot of your best work is quite round or it's away from the pocket. So we want to start getting a top to bottom vertical where possible approach. So like this wave of Tully, he's doing strong carves, strong short turns, and you'll go vertical when he gets the chance. So you've already got the foundations of a lot of these turns. It's about trying to get that up and down approach rather than always gunning for the shoulder. A year ago, if you told me you would use Tully as an example, I would have said never. But to his credit, he's got a lot. Sorry, Tully is an example on his forehand. I would have said never, but he's done a lot of work on this exact thing you're working on. So you see these two guys constantly looking to turn in the pocket, and the outcome of when they turn in the pocket is they have more speed for the next section. So they're doing big elite turns, but because of where they're turning, they're having speed for the next one, so they can do multiple majors in a row. So here's a couple more ways. A Hucker, he's actually riding my board in this clip. So even Zave's carves are half vertical, majors in the pocket. All right. So got you compared with Zave. First thing I see, you surf too good to take off that far from the wall, but that's a pool specific thing. So it starts at the bottom turn really. So I look at you and Zave right here. First thing I see is Zave's attention is in this part of the wave. You can see his eyes looking up to here. Your attention is down the line into the shoulder. So if we're talking about, if I erase that, so that footage of Zave and Tully, the goal is to surf like this. And if they have to do a wrap, they'll use it to get back in the pocket and go up and down again. At the moment, a lot of your surfing is this rounded type style surfing. So first things first, if we want to turn in the pocket, we need to look there. If we want to turn in the pocket, we need to look there, off the bottom turn. So you see, both of you guys are going to do a forehand carve. If nothing else, yes, Zave's is a more vertical carve because he's done it closer to the pocket. At a minimum, and this is something that a lot of surfers working with, if that's the lip line, I want your rail to be on that line. So if we go to Zave here, there's the lip line, there's his rail line. We need to be always, Jerry, always in both directions. You must turn right out of the top of the wave. This is a really common one for you. We must always turn really high in the wave face. So that rail along the lip line. One, it throws more spray. Two, the higher we turn, the higher we finish. The higher we finish, the more speed we're going to get. So if I look at this carve of yours, you see, pretty good. What I really like about this carve is that you're really actively, you've got your left arm driving through the turn, your hips are opening through the turn, and you've got your head, just like Hucker, head's looking where you want to go. So you see Hucker's hips, Hucker's left arm, Hucker's eyes, all looking back. Beautiful, Jerry. You have another carve that you don't do this. So I want you to really focus on using this type of carve. We call it a hip carve. The big difference here between you and Zave now is on exit. So what Zave's doing, we call a 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock for a goofy footer. So at the end of the carve, his right arm lifts up. Left arm comes across the body. So if we look at this, your right arm drops and your left arm's coming, but we really need that arm to go and lift. What that does, Jez, is it means the end of the carve is really high in the wave face. Whoa. So if I draw again, if there's the lip line, there's the bottom of the wave, there's yours, and we'll say there's yours. At the end of the carve, you can only drop in this high on the skate ramp. Zave can drop in this high on the skate ramp. Higher on the skate ramp we drop in, the more speed we're going to have. So we're looking at using that hip carve that you've done in this example with a 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock on the finish. So it looks like this. Lifts us up high in the pocket, and the outcome, if I scroll back to this, you see Zave is dropping in right now, like a skate ramp drop in from the top, straight away with speed. And again, he can load up to perform a quality maneuver. But Jezza, where's he looking? He's looking to the left. Where are you looking, bruh? Out over to the shoulder. So we got Hucker is turning again, getting that rail right on the lip line. Where's yours, bruh? Quite a way off the lip. So there's two really good examples in a row of looking. If we look to the pocket, we'll go there. The first example of yours, you use the hip carve. This example isn't your hip carve. So we want to use those open hip carves, but we need to make sure we're doing them tight to the pocket, high in the wave face. If you have any questions, brother, let me know.